Big advantage. Bad news. Keep coming for Australia. Indonesia national team benefits. As the third round of the 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifiers for the Asian zone approaches, bad news continues to strike the Australian national team. They will face a tough challenge on March 20th, 2025, when they meet the Indonesia national team at home, with their World Cup qualification hopes hanging by a thread. Australia, currently in second place in Group C with 7 points, is working hard to secure their position in the next stage. While Japan leads the group with 16 points and is predicted to easily advance to the 2026 World Cup, Australia's position is far from secure. They are just 1 point ahead of the Indonesia national team, who are in third place with 6 points. The match against Indonesia is crucial for Australia, as a single mistake could have disastrous consequences for their chances of qualifying for the 2026 World Cup. However, bad news has struck the team known as the Socceroos. One of their key players, Harry Sutar, is confirmed to be absent for the match against Indonesia. The Achilles tendon injury Sutar sustained at the end of 2024 requires him to be sidelined longer than initially expected. The injury has even forced him to take a long break, with a year off for full recovery before returning to competition. Harry Sutar's injury. A disaster for Australia. Harry Sutar, known as a key player in the defense of the Australian national team, has also been impressive with his club, Sheffield United, in the English Championship. His success in helping Sheffield United reach the top of the Championship division makes his absence from Australia's defence a significant loss. Australia's national team coach, Tony Popovic, expressed his deep disappointment over Sutar's injury. Popovic explained that the first few days after the injury were especially difficult for Sutar, as he knew how crucial his role was to the team. Harry was very disappointed when he realized the impact of this injury. He has been performing excellently with his club and has played a crucial role in helping Sheffield United stay on track for the championship title. Of course, this is very disappointing for Harry, but we also understand that in the world of professional football, injuries are part of an athlete's journey, said Popovic in a recent interview. However, Popovic also emphasized that as a professional, Sutar must accept the reality that the long recovery process must be undertaken with patience and dedication. As a professional footballer, you know that injuries can come at any time. It's part of the challenge that must be faced, he added. Indonesia national team gains a big advantage. The absence of Harry Sutar certainly provides a big advantage for the Indonesia national team. Without Sutar, Australia's defence will be much weaker, which undoubtedly opens up greater opportunities for Indonesia to score and achieve a positive result. With a more cohesive squad and high fighting spirit, Indonesia will aim to take advantage of this situation to secure an important victory that could bring them closer to their ambition of qualifying for the 2026 World Cup. Indonesia has already proven that they should not be underestimated. Their victory over Saudi Arabia serves as evidence that Indonesia is an opponent not to be taken lightly. The match against Australia in March will be a golden opportunity for Indonesia to make a significant mark in their journey toward the World Cup. Indonesia's chances grow stronger. With Harry Sutar's absence, Australia will lose a significant strength in their defense. This is a blessing for Indonesia, who are now growing more confident. While Australia has a well-rounded squad, losing Sutar will undoubtedly affect the stability of their defense. On the other hand, Indonesia, currently in a positive momentum, has the opportunity to exploit Sutar's absence and challenge Australia's defense. Coach Tony Popovic acknowledges that the match against Indonesia in March is a very important game. However, he also recognizes that there may be other decisive matches in June that will also need to be faced with full readiness. We know that the match against Indonesia is vital, but we also understand that there are other crucial matches ahead that will also be decisive for our fate, added Popovic. For the Indonesia national team, although they still have to work hard to achieve the best possible results, the opportunity to defeat Australia, which is currently facing injury problems, is becoming increasingly open. The Garuda team must make the most of this momentum, not only in the match against Australia but also in the upcoming games, to ensure they are on the right path toward the 2026 World Cup. Conclusion: the 2026 World Cup qualifiers for the Asian Zone, Group C, are becoming more exciting to watch, with Australia now facing uncertainty after losing Harry Sutar. The injury to their key player certainly presents a big advantage for Indonesia. If the Indonesia national team is able to make the most of this opportunity, it is not impossible for them to achieve a surprising result in the match against Australia in March. All eyes are now on both teams as they fight for a World Cup spot, and Indonesia has a great chance to make new history in Asian football.